Hey Pepper Gang, with the imminent arrival of art creators, whether it's open beta or release, I wanted to pass on some knowledge I wish I had before I played. Played a couple of the NDA tests a couple years ago, and like many other creators, I binged as much as I could the last playtest. If you have any questions, drop them below, or swing by the live stream and ask me there, as I will be playing the shit out of this game. Reminder, many things can be subject to change, as this game is still in development, and all this footage is from the previous test. But let's get into some tips of all sorts in no order of importance. Number 1, you can craft and raid. Click on the tabs and use it to craft last minute meds you might have forgotten. Many people didn't even realize this mechanic existed until hours into the game. Double check it while you're in raid, you might be able to craft something on the go. Number 2, Scrappy the Wonderful Chicken will passively gather materials for you in your hideout. You will need to gather fruits and veggies to level him up multiple times. I recommend gathering these as soon as possible and not dropping them as you find them. Use the bloom event that occurs in Buried City to have a higher chance of finding veggies. Number 3, always loot batteries for shield rechargers. They're quite common, but you will go through them very quickly if you're crafting, so always have a stack handy in your stash. 4, similar to the last tip, always passively loot fabric for constant bandage output. In my opinion, it's always more cost effective to craft in your stash instead of purchasing, so having a fat stack of craftable mats like these goes a long way. Number 5, another item to always gather is chemicals, because you'll be using it for adrenaline crafts. I use so much adrenaline to help me get away from teams as a solo, reposition and flank, and make it to the extract in time in tough raids. Like the other 2 mats, always have a stack of chemicals for this craft. Number 6, smokes are almost necessary in every loadout. With how exposed some extracts are and how hampy they can get, a simple smoke can be the difference in getting shot or not as you type on the PC to get out. Also use them to cross large open areas like on Spaceport. Number 7, if you're struggling, take longer in raid, guys. Don't be afraid to take your time. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Every time I rushed to leave the map as soon as possible, once I had a quest, I almost had guaranteed PvP at an extract. So don't be afraid to stay in longer than you think you need to, work the edges of the map, and make the most of the raid. Number 8, PvE reacts to audio and running, sometimes more than the visual indicator. Similar to moving slow to avoid PvP, move slow and methodically to not trigger PvE. The moment they blow your cover, other AI might come to their aid as well, and next thing you know, you might get third-partied by a player. Number 9, I put a lot of skill points into the conditioning tree last test. The extra stamina and weight reduction changes were really nice as a loot goblin. For some of these skills, you will need to get 5 points into one before unlocking the next, so take your time in choosing your next skill and take your playstyle into account. Number 10, many of you might be coming from FPS games like me. I recommend using your mouse buttons for shoulder switch and rolling. I usually have lean keybinds on the mouse, so being a third-person game, these 2 keys were freed up. I found them very useful while moving my mouse around during PvP. Number 11, if you find a gun you don't like in the middle of the raid, recycle it. Yes, you can recycle in the middle of the raid. Raw materials can be stacked for more in your backpack and reused for crafts outside of raids, so recycle away. You will accumulate a lot of materials if you make this a habit. Number 12, if you don't know what to grind besides your quest, try to get level 2 benches up as soon as possible. The weapon crafts, armor, and more that they open up will give you major advantages early on. I rush these bench upgrades personally as soon as possible. Number 13, if you see lockers, especially red lockers, they are must hits. Do not neglect them, ignore them. They can spawn some of the best loot in the game. I found many keys in red lockers as well as purple loot. Number 14, if you're running Spaceport or Buried City, I recommend at least one zipline on your kit. These maps have so many open areas to get shot from and traverse, a lot of angles on those roofs, much more than damn. So ziplines might save your life. I recommend taking just one, at least one, more the merrier. Number 15, slow walking and crouching makes for near silent movement. Like the previous tip, forcing yourself to slow down might stop some death streaks, so move slow and steady. Number 16, double check weapons from players who kill for attachments. You might not need their lower quality gun, but it might have a better attachment than yours. Double check every gun. Number 17, heavy ammo is best for PvE. Bring a cheap anvil or pharaoh as a secondary if needed. Even if it's just gray guys, I carry 2 weapons all the time, one typically for PvP and one for PvE. Number 18, when you loot PvE, you can use undamaged pieces for shields, grenades, scanners, and more. Read the description of their innards and equip them as consumables. They are amazing when you're low on supplies in the middle of a raid. Number 19, I recommend checking what you need for your hideout upgrades before you claim Battle Pass rewards. You can get what you need, missing pieces that way without even entering the raid. 20, simple one, but run with nothing in your hands to run faster like many other games. And that's all I have for now, guys. I hope you learned something new. I'm sure Arcaholics will comment other advice in the comments down below. Look out for more Arc Creators content. Thanks for clicking the video. Check out the playlist suggested here at the end. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.